So wait a minute. If I take this coffee table and move it over here, it's still a coffee table, but it's an end table. Wait. What is up, everybody? Welcome to Rev Time. That's just a bunch of mindless guitar wrangling. And the reason I did that was to ask a question. Are you guys even into that junk? You know, it's as far as like the outside stuff or whatever it is that I do. It's like I have my influences from, it's Landau and Scotty Henderson and Coltrane, Julian Adderley, Michael Brecker. But at the same time, I have no idea what I'm doing. I know some theory, and I will never be one to say that that music theory is for geeks. But at the same time, it can be simplified. I'm not one to know scales. I don't really focus on modes. I'm very kind of tonality and interval driven. Those are the things that I do understand are intervals. So that's where a lot of that style that I do, what little I know from intervallic interpretations. So in other words, I know what a flat 7 interval is. I know what a flat 5 is. I know what a flat 9 is. I know what the 9 is. I know what the, I can grab any interval at any point, and that's how my ears work. So, I guess, yeah, I'm circling back around to the question. It's like, would you guys be interested in that type of stuff? Just as a quick example, like if I do something in E, if I'm just like what I was doing, I ended up in E flat. Just that's where my ear kind of led me, but it was still based on intervals. But if I do something in like E flat or in E, and I want it to sound outside, it's like, okay, well, when you think of intervals, an interval is literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then back to 1. So if you think of an E major scale, so those are the intervals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, back to the 1. So for me, it's like I know those intervals. So if you say, what's the 6th in E? I know it. What's the flat 5 in E? I know it. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, flat. So that's how my mind works. So, instead of thinking of a scale, I look at the interval and then create around that. So if I want like a flat 5 tonality, I might do now within that I created a dominant 7th type of thing as well. So it really went from a straight like to but once again, it's like I don't know if I'm confusing you guys. That's why I don't do a ton of teaching videos. Where's Ben Eller or shoot Andy Wood when I need him, because they'd know exactly how all of that lays out and they'd have tabs for it. But a guy like me, it's like it's really not how I grew up playing guitar. But I guess the thing is the first question was, are you guys interested in this at all, or is it just not the thing? Please let me know in the comments. But on the other side of that, learn your intervals. It's not that hard. When you think of like the Nashville number system and all that stuff, it's really based on, if you know a major scale, then you can learn the intervals of a major scale and memorize them. Make it so it's muscle memory. If someone says, give me the flat or sharp 5 in G, I already know. It's for me, that's muscle memory. Give me the 6 in E flat. It's C. So, once you know intervals, it's a lot easier to kind of shape tonalities without necessarily diving into that rabbit hole of all the different modes and scales. So for me, because I know intervals, I can actually look at like, okay, what is a 6th interval? If I did an actual 6th interval, the shape could be either in D, or that's a major 6th interval, a minor 6th interval is that shape. So now I know if I take this shape, and I already know intervals, what if I take that shape and in the key of E, use it here?
If I take this coffee table and move it over here, it's still a coffee table, but it's an end table.
So it's still the minor 6 interval that I know, but I also know that this is a flat 7 and a flat 5. Flat 7, flat 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here would be the 5, or flat 5. Here would be the 5. That would be the 7, but we're going flat 7. There's the shape. And then if I want to add the 9 interval, which is the 2, I can see that shape now, right? So for an outside thing, all based on an interval that I already know that I can move. So let's say I geometrically move that interval up a minor 3rd. So a minor 3rd is always 3 frets, 3 frets up or 3 frets down. If that helps, it's like. But I could. If I move it, so here I have a flat 7 and a flat 5. Here, in the key of E, I have a flat 9 and a 6th. And even that, all I did was just take the whole shape, geometrically move it up a minor third, or really it's 4 frets. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. This is weird. I never do this, but I just thought I'd throw it out there. And maybe the thing too is if there's something that happened somewhere in another video, give me the minute, timestamp, because that way I can catch it. And then maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I do like a video every once in a while that points out what was that thing, and I can try and show you. I mean, I can't do tabs and I can't tell you the scale, but I can show you where my mind was. But I will tell you, my mind is very intervallic. That's how I look at the guitar neck. It's all shapes, it's all intervals. So thank you so much for sitting through this. Please let me know in the comments what you think. And as always, I really appreciate you guys watching, and see you next time.